Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate continue statement in Java. So let's get started. Continue statement falls under the jump statements category. This category can also be called as transfer statements under the flow control statements in Java. So continue statement is a second jump or transfer statement under the flow control statements in Java. So in the previous session, I covered about the break statement. Now, in this session, I'm going to cover the next jump statement, that is continue statement. So what is the syntax of this continue statement and how it is different from the break statement I'm going to cover. Okay. Syntax of the continue statement is very simple. You have to simply write continue semicolon. That's it. This is what is the syntax of the continue statement in Java. So this is what is the syntax. So what is the use of this continue statement? What will happen if I use this continue statement? So we generally use this continue statement inside the loops. It can be while loop, do while loop, for each loop, or any other type of loops. Okay, continue statement can be used inside the loops, inside all the type varieties of loops. What will happen if the continue statement which is mentioned inside these loops will get executed? When the continue statement inside the loop gets executed, it will only cancel the current iteration of the loop. Okay, it will not take you out of the loop. Unlike break statement, which I covered in the previous session, when the break statement mentioned inside the loops get executed, what will happen? Break statement will take you out of the loop. Okay, whenever the break statement inside the loop get executed, you will come out of the loop immediately. Okay, but coming to the continue statement, it will only cancel the current iteration. Okay, only the whatever the iteration that is running at that point of time, that iteration will be cancelled and remaining iterations will continue. That means you will still stay in the loop. If there are so many other iterations left out in the loop, only the at the time when the continue statement got executed, whatever the iteration was running, that iteration will be cancelled, but remaining iterations will be continued. That's why it's called as continue, guys. Okay. So what is the use of specifying? Use of specifying continue statement inside loops in Java. What is the use? The use is very simple. Okay. So this continue statement will cancel the current iteration in the loop and remaining iterations will continue without any problem. Okay, remaining iterations will continue. It will only cancel the current iteration. It will not completely take you out of the loop. Unlike break statement, when executed inside these loops, it will completely take you out of the loop. But here, continue statement, in place of the break statement, when you use a continue statement, it will only cancel the current iteration. Okay, and the remaining iterations will be continued. So let me practically demonstrate this for you so that you'll understand how the continue statement works and how it is different from the break statement, that you will understand. So with that practical explanation, so I'm going to use this continue statement with one of the loops here. So I'll take the for loop, which is kind of easy to understand. So as part of explanation, I prefer using for loop. Continue statement I'll write inside the for loop and show you how the continue statement will cancel the current iteration in the for loop and will continue with the next iterations. Okay. So for that, I'll switch to this Eclipse ID, and inside this main method, first I'll write the for loop, guys, for int I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 5, I plus plus. I'll write normal for loop which will print the numbers from 1 to 5. Okay, without using any continue or break, I'll simply write it. System.out.println I. What will happen if I run this code? If I run this code, the for loop will print the values from 1 to 5. You see, starting from 1 till 5. So run this code, you see 1 to 5 will be printed. You see 1 to 5 got printed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 got printed. Now what if I provide this continue statement here? What will happen? Can I directly write freely? Can I directly write continue statement inside the loop like this? Similar to the break statement, when you write the continue statement inside the loop, okay, what will happen? Java will give you a compiler error saying unreachable code. You cannot directly write like this, okay? Why? Because if this continue statement is executed, you see I is 1, the condition is true. Without any condition, if the continue statement get executed, what will happen? This will cancel the current iteration. Next iteration, I will become 2. Again, condition is true. Again, continue statement. It will cancel the iteration. Nothing will be run, right? Iterations are getting cancelled. Each and every iteration. This loop will run 5 times. And every time it runs, the iteration, current iteration will get cancelled. So no result. So what's the use of writing this line? Java is questioning us. That's why compiler error is coming. So to overcome this problem, we have to give a condition like this, similar to the break statement that we have demonstrated, right, in the previous sessions. Here, continue statement should also be written inside the if kind of statement. Okay. And here I'll say I equal to 3, let's say. What will happen in this case? What will be printed, do you think? 1 and 2, no problem. Okay. When I is 1, condition is true. Here condition is false. So continue statement will not get executed. And here I will be printed as 1. The first, when I becomes 2, condition is still true. This is false. Continue statement won't get executed. When I printed, 2 will be printed. When I becomes 3, 3 less than or equal to 5. True again. Go inside the for loop. 3 equal to 3 is true. We'll go inside the if block, and for the first time, continue statement is getting executed. What it will do, it will cancel the current iteration. From here to here, everything will be cancelled. Okay, whatever the iteration that is currently running, the third iteration, okay, when this continue statement got executed, it will cancel the iteration. So we will be forcibly taken to the end of the third iteration without the remaining code in the third iteration gets executed. From here we'll jump to I plus plus, that I will become 4 now. Okay, here 3 didn't get printed because of that cancelling of the current iteration. I became 4. 4 less than or equal to 5. True. Go inside. 4 equal to 3 is false. Continue will not get executed. So I will be printed. 4 will be printed. You see 3 is missing. 1, 2 after that 3. Third iteration got cancelled. That's the proof. 4 will be printed. Then I will become 5. True. False. Continue will not get executed. 5 will be printed. I will become 6. Condition is false. Will come out of the for loop. So 1, 2, 4, 5 it should be printed. 1, 2, 4, 5 without 3 should be printed. This is how the continue statement will cancel the current iteration and will continue with the remaining iterations. After the third iteration got cancelled and 3 didn't get printed, you see 4, 5 still continue. The remaining iterations continue. That's why it's called as continue case. Okay. So this is how we need to use continue statement. Okay. This is how to use a continue statement inside the for loop in Java. So I wanted to demonstrate this usage of this continue statement inside one of the loops, and showcase you or demonstrate you what will happen when you specify the continue statement inside the loops. It will only cancel the current iteration and will continue with the next remaining iterations in the loops. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.